with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
Do you have an awful-looking chip or crack in your car's windshield? Let K&K Glass fix it. K&K Glass is Florida's largest source for glass, and in our 27th year, we're serving more than 57 counties throughout the state of Florida. K&K Glass can repair or replace any windshield that falls victim to our busy roads and highways. K&K Glass always provides free estimates, free mobile service to you, and a nationwide warranty. With contact-free service options and a UV disinfection lamp to sanitize your vehicle, when you think of glass, think K&K Glass. Visit us today at kkglass.com. That's kkglass.com.
And we're back. Good morning, everyone. Oh, this is Ocala Talks on the Source, WOCA 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. I've got an exciting, intellectual, and smart even. Amy Goodman's with us this morning. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning. Wow, that's a lot to live up to so early.
We'll try that again. You weren't clicked in. My bad. Good morning, Amy.
Oh, good morning. That's a lot to live up to, man.
Oh, it's easy for you. You've got it down easy. You're all set. When I have someone like you on the air, it's like, I don't have to pull teeth for answers. You know what you're doing, and you've got I don't want to say a tough road in front of you, quote unquote, but the spring road trip trends and what's happening. I've already preempted this. I was talking to someone else earlier, and the first thing he said out of his mouth was, well, the price of gas. And then I countered that with, well, sure, but wouldn't you put that in your plan, in your vacation plan now, because you know what it's going to be? In other words, that looked to me like that was one of the things you do. You plan ahead online.
Yeah, I love the idea of planning ahead so that you can budget in such a way that you save money elsewhere so that you can accommodate that a little bit bump in the gas price. But for me, planning ahead is truly, truly key. And even actually if you're last minute planning, because this happens to be spring break for my kids, but with more U.S. travelers planning to take a domestic trip within the next few months, literally staying close to home is going to be more popular than ever. And that goes to that. Staying close to home, you can, save a bit on gas as well, right?
Yeah.
And so in a recent survey by Booking.com, they found that the top U.S. trip choices are a beach trip to the coast or an exciting city break or a relaxing trip to the countryside. Now, no matter what you choose to engage in, make sure you make it extra special and add a road trip in there. Because America really has no shortage of beautiful scenic routes. And, of course, we want to take advantage of these gems that are right outside of our doorstep and join in that great road trip renaissance. So whether you're looking for an SUV that has more comfort and space, or perhaps something that has a little bit more horsepower, the Booking.com platform seamlessly connects you, your millions of travelers, with a full range of rental cars so that you can pick any of these up at over 13,000 U.S. locations and sites such as airports and also downtown locations.
Now, you said Booking.com?
Yes.
Well, I can attest that I've used that. I was making a trip, and I was not familiar with the area, and I just went on Booking.com, and I found what I was looking for. And believe it or not, I've stopped in that same motel a couple of times, at least going up and down my travels, quote unquote, without giving away where I was going.
Yeah, no, it's very handy to use. It has so many places to choose in terms of places to stay. And as you say, you can literally be driving along, make your reservation, and you can save money too.
Now, when you're talking about trends and new, what's available? Well, what would you recommend for a road trip?
Yeah, for big trends, this one is it's just so amazing. It's called Echo Frames. They are smart audio glasses, and they're designed to help save you time so that you can focus literally on what matters most. And it features an open ear audio, And with Alexa as your AI, you can literally be completely connected yet hands-free anywhere that you go. And it's literally this easy to say, I want to listen to my phone notifications or my favorite podcast. Maybe it's an audiobook or music that you want to ask for, or even make calls, set reminders, go add some things to your checklist. Or lastly, even engage with your smart home from your glasses, and even more, of course. So I have them before me right here. They have this incredible design. It's really lightweight and flexible.
You mean glasses on your head? Like spectacles?
You can do all of this.
Really?
So I told you it was good.
Yeah.
I told you it was good. And with the design, lastly, it's really comfortable that you can wear them all day long. And the frames look amazing on all different face shapes and sizes. So it's so great. It is available in 3 different colors and costs $250. It's like I said, these are glasses that could potentially change your life, not just your travel life, but your life.
Have they come up with prescriptions for those yet or not? For those of us that wear glasses?
Yeah, I actually wear glasses too. I wear both contacts and glasses, and yes, you can add prescriptions to the frame.
Wow. Oh, well, yeah, you had the right answer for me. That was easy. That's off to the left there, but you get used to me. I kind of go off to the left or the right now and then, Now, when you go on a road trip, and I've been on many, I presume you have, duh. What other items are essential? I usually put the blanket and of course snacks and food. But other than that, what is it? What would you call essential?
Well, here we go. I think of safety first always, and I love smart tech when it comes to traveling safely. So you got to stick with me here for a go along with this amazing ride, because with Alexa along for the ride, it's literally easier than ever to navigate, stay connected, and be entertained on the go. So this is literally what you do. You pair your phone with a Apple Auto accessory, and then you engage in auto mode in the app. And then from there, you can literally get directions, listen to music, check on the weather, build your playlist, and even more with just your voice, so that you can keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road, which as a mom, this is to me more important than ever. Especially as I have a new driver that's about to enter the household, right?
Oh, so, bless your heart.
Oh, right? I know. I'm really along for the rough ride here, but I think I'm at the top, along for the rough ride. So this is amazing because for your road trip, you can add a assistant to your car, and it's going to be that great and much better because you can ask to pay for gas and play trivia games with your kids. You can find different places along your journey, like hotels and restaurants to go to, and also, of course, check for traffic, and even more capabilities and abilities in the app. And lastly, you want to make sure that where you're going is such an amazing ride that maybe you don't even want to get out of your vehicle. So here we have from the 2021 this new rugged styling that matches the true truck capability. So it has standard all-wheel drive, of course. It has the heaviest standard payload and the largest standard bed in its class. Because it's Honda, it has the most amazing safety rating, the best handling, and the roomiest and most comfortable cabin out there.
Wow. Now, I got hooked on your Alexa because I have that at home. And it turns my lights off and turns my lights on and does alarms and all that for me. And of course, it tells me the temperature where I'm going, because we're in Florida over here. You're over there where you are but we're both on the East Coast. Okay. Now you said Alexa for the auto mode and all this. How do I find out where to get all this, the new stuff? Because I intend to go on a road trip shortly to see my kids up in North Carolina, and that'd be nice to have.
And literally, you could just be sitting in your car and say, Alexa, play music. Or you could just say, Alexa, play my road trip playlist that you've preloaded.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And I know, doesn't that sound amazing? Because it's completely hands-free. And again, that safety factor. So to find out all the latest and greatest and get the links to everything I discussed, you can go to betterstuffforlife.com.
Oh, wait, I missed that. Say it again, please. I'm sorry.
betterstuffforlife.com.
Better. I didn't get the first word. I'm sorry. You're on speakerphone, aren't you?
No. I've got my devices in my ears.
Oh, you device? I'll leave that alone. It's too early in the morning. Okay, we got a couple more minutes. It says here, bring entertainment for the kids and the grown-ups. Now you keep books, e-readers, magazines, games. What other things should we? We've got kids in the car, but we also have adults, and some of the adults have a shorter attention span than the kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I actually love this idea of making a bin that is, you could have a separate one for adults if you like. But even now, as we're packing, I'm like, oh, don't forget my children have specific magazines that are just for them, like kids and children's magazines.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, don't forget your magazines. Don't forget your reading. Like, I somehow like to make it still educational as we're on it's hours and hours and hours. We have a really big road trip in front of us. So I love to tell them to do that, to bring coloring and markers that are washable markers, of course. To put it all in there. I definitely am always thinking about my car. And then I think key are like snacks that are going to get you to the first rest stop. So you want to make sure that they're very protein packed. If your children can't eat nuts, then things that are really protein dense like nuts, and having like granola and energy bars, and then fresh, a lot of water. Sometimes even juice can have some added sugar that makes them a bit hyper. So I like the best snacks for healthy, and lots of fruit, because it really doesn't spoil when you're in the car, especially with these. Well, it's a little hotter where you are in Florida, but
just by a didge, yeah. Right.
So
but
it doesn't spoil when you're.
But you say,
in the car.
yeah, Amy, you're saying a road trip. You just because we're in Florida, with an hour and a half, we could be anywhere basically. Where you're calling now, we're Central Florida. Now you're hearing the music in the back because we got about 40 seconds to go. So give us some contacts, please.
Yes, definitely. For everything that we discussed today, for all the great things for tech and getting your rental car, getting the latest in trucks, and of course, how to pair up your car so you can be completely hands-free, you can go to betterstuffforlife.com. And it was such a pleasure chatting with you.
Same here, Amy. You have a great life and have fun on the road.
Sounds
Studios.
great.
This
Take
is
care.
WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Today.